Hey guys, this is NoCube here, and welcome back to my world on the Bedrock edition. I know that sounds really weird saying my world, because that's the name of my song, which is also used in my Minecraft intros. It's a song that I used in my intro just now. But here I am in my world, and you may recognize this, you may not. That was basically the thumbnail for the song My World, and this is basically what the city looks like now. Now ever since my 2 October videos, I have made a lot of improvements in my city here. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, each year I travel internationally, I always upload a Minecraft music video on my birthday. In 2016 it was like Canada, US. 2017 it was China, Korea, Japan. 2018 it was Northern Europe. 2019 Southern Europe. So, England and then Southern Europe. So, therefore, I made 2 October videos. So, this year, I decided, you know what? I made a lot of improvements to this city. Let's just show it. So, I decided I'm doing a tour of the city. So, welcome to my world. To je moje svět, which actually means this is my world in Czech, with that one phrase in Czech that I learned. Or the one phrase of Czech that I know. Here it is. That is my city. That is part of my city. This is my house. That's the train station, and that is the main part of my city. And there's a McDonald's over there, which I'll show you guys later. Now I could just walk over to my house right now, but let's make things more interesting. I'm gonna be taking the metro over there, and like this metro is a lot smaller and a lot more basic than most metros I built in my worlds. Like if you remember, my worlds from like a year or two ago, you may remember that the metro was like really huge. It was like this really fancy system. That's not this. This is like just a basic like 10 by 5 block kind of a metro station. And oh yeah, that's my sword enchantments, by the way. And basically, it's like a nice small kind of metro system, but like it's still like somewhat realistic, I guess. So here it is. Oh, the lighting is really bad. It's because of the lighting glitch. Oh, that's not good. Like a minecart placement. Hang on. There we go. So this is my metro, and that's 2 subway lines I've already shown you. Here's the one of the main central stations. The other one's over there, and this is one of the exits. One of the entrances I built like recently. So there's like multiple exits that leads to like multiple different areas, which is why I consider this to be like a major train station. Over here we have like just a nice little path, and that's like an African era part of my world, of my city, which currently the name of this city is RFFNC. That's literally the name of the city so far. I don't really have a good title, a good name for the city, but this is the Commuter Rail, which you could see just from right here. And this is like, these are meant to be like little shops and stuff. So this is like a nice little path, and I'm really proud of this because I just feel like it makes it look like this nice medieval kind of a feeling you get. And I built a lot of this in survival as well. That is, believe it or not, a suicide cliff, which sounds horrible. I'm thinking of turning that into like a deck where you could just like view like part of my city instead, because I don't want a suicide cliff. That's no good. So yeah, there's some like Moroccan style houses, and it's like kind of a tower. It's not a mosque. I'm gonna build a mosque somewhere over here because I have a church, I have a mosque. I'm probably gonna have like a Buddhist temple or something. Just so you know, we're accepting all religions. And that's a train station there. Here's another train station here. That's my house. And we're not gonna jump down there. We're gonna play things safe. This was one of the very first stations. This is the first station I've ever built. And one of my friends wrote, "Oh wow, it's a train." There's another portal, and this is my house. I have a couple pets, flowers, and yeah, I've got like a Swedish flag, Israeli flag. That's meant to be a Spanish flag, but again, with Minecraft, everything means so huge. You can basically build nothing. British flag, and that's a Romanian flag. Because this is not just my world. This is a world shared by me, by a lot of my friends and me, and most of them are from Europe, other than the Israel one and me. And here are the chests. We all make music, and we also all make well, most of us make music. My friend in Israel does not, but we all play Minecraft, and yeah, this is my bed. I have like a dark blue one because I like dark blue, and yeah, um. I created this world, and like I'm the host, but like this is not just my world individually. Like this is like we all share this world kind of, and this is really just a world that I kind of just like hang out with my friends on. Like whenever I'm like, oh yeah, let's play Minecraft together. Oftentimes I'll just load up this world, and then I'll just like invite my friends over to this, and we have an illager outpost flag because I took down a. I didn't take down a raid, but I just like kind of like killed some illagers over there at an outpost. And here's the wheat farm over here. Yeah, I guess I could harvest some of this wheat while I'm here. Like why not? This is like before long before like I started building the city. At first it was just meant to be a survival world, but it quickly turned into like a giant city like structure. And the village, that's like where the city got started, because I'm like, well, we should probably like build somewhere the city somewhere that already has like civilization, so that's where I decided to build it. Here's the mine, which I actually had to move a couple blocks from because it was like interfering with the train station, or there's another like underground like part of the station, which it isn't the underground, but it's underground. This lighting glitch is so annoying. Yeah, this is where we mine for diamonds. My friend in Spain built this. It's really amazing, and he knows how to do this like color text on signs. I don't know how to do that, but we would used to go mining down here, and I'll just show you a little bit more of what's up there. And this video is probably gonna be in like 2 or 3 parts because there's just so much in the city. Like I couldn't possibly show everything at once. This is my Israeli friend's house. I'm not gonna go in just because, you know, privacy, EU privacy laws. Even though neither of us live in the EU. This is my another friend's house. This is someone I know in person who I met in England, and yeah, this is his house. Yeah, Andre Brandy's house, DJ UK, yes, and it's kind of like a shared house between like my friends in Romania and Spain and I. Well, and me. Sorry about the bad grammar there. Not that's a big deal, but you know, I try to use proper grammar. This is the train station. This is the commuter rail, like I said. Even though it kind of looks like a subway, and I can understand why people would say that, but no, it is a commuter rail. That's what the station looks like from here. There's one down there as well, which I'll show later on when I get to it. I'm not gonna really show it now. We're going to the other main central station, which is like an even bigger stop because there's like 5 different trains, like 5 different commuter rail trains here, and 1 metro line as well. So, okay, I got the mine cart. So there's the light blue one, there's the lime one, there's the red one, which actually leads to like another country, like me making up countries in this world. Here it is. That's the metro, which I'm not going to go down right now. Instead, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to show you guys what's here. Well, I suppose I could show you guys the village over there, which is right there, which is super close to where I live. Here's a Mcdonald's, which has absolutely nothing inside because for most of the buildings I build, I don't build anything inside. This actually is one of the buildings in my world which actually has something inside, but not a lot even. And this is another metro station. This is the village. This was the original village which I based my city around. There are chests here all around, and we basically looted this area. So, like, there used to be stuff in there. That's a pharmacy. For those of you who've been to the EU or lived there, even, you probably recognize that. Lighting glitch. Again, this is just another nice little house. I think there was a chest there as well, but I took it for myself. And so yeah, this is the original village, I guess. This is nice, peaceful, innocent village. You have a villager over there, and it's kind of weird in that like you have like this like grass path over here, and then the other part's right down there. There's a bunch of sheep over here, which is kind of weird. But yeah. So over here, I have like a farm, another farm, which is basically used to feed the population, or what would be used to feed the population. So again, a bunch of wheat, bunch of beets, carrots, and potatoes, and I'm thinking of berry bushes as well. You know, just why not? And this used to be a sheep farm where I would like harvest wool and stuff. But the problem about Bedrock Edition is that animals do despawn if you keep them in the cage. If they can like move around like within a certain amount of space, it's like 20 blocks in each direction. If they can move around more than 20 blocks in each direction, then they can despawn. But then that raises the question: how did these cows escape? This was I placed this after the cows despawn. I don't know, but they just kept despawning. So I decided, you know what, screw it. I don't need all of this. So that's gone. This is just another entrance to the central station, which I'm just gonna trespass this just to get to the other side of the city. So this is like a building with absolutely nothing inside. Like I said earlier, oh, this lightning glitch. So annoying. Oh, okay, that's meant to be there. Like I said, there's like nothing inside these buildings. Except for like this one. This one also has stuff, just like the McDonald's, and the McDonald's have nothing inside. I know, like if you've seen the crossover, you probably remember this scene. Inside the video where the chorus comes in, or the chorus, but like the motive comes in. That's where I show these chests. I just kind of show them again. Down here we have like the area where all the food gets made. So like this is like one of the only like legit actual buildings in here, and this is where the employees go. And over here, I'm thinking of just adding a couple tables, just like if you want to like eat inside here or something. Yeah, I'm not sure for now, but like these buildings, there's like absolutely nothing inside. If you look here, there's like none of the floors are built in. There's nothing inside here. I have a second floor, but there's like nothing inside here. I guess I'll put the last torch in there. No, actually I have to take that in case there's like more lighting glitches around the city. I have to use it. So that's that. Coming from the village right here, we have the again, I know this is very unorganized. I do apologize for that, but I'm just kind of going around wherever my mind takes me. Again, like there's nothing inside this building. These are one of the few like skyscrapers in my city. I was proud of this design because of like the way that was built and just the texture of that. I think that looks really nice. So this is supposed to be a Caffè Nero, which if you live in like the EU, you might, or again, if you visit the EU, you might know what I'm talking about. This is like a Italian style coffee shop that was like originally from England, but kind of spread it out to a couple other countries. Not in Italy though, which is ironically enough, Italy does not have this. But again, there's nothing inside here, which I know it's kind of dumb, but I'm gonna add stuff in here. These patterns, just the glazed terracotta, just looks really nice. That's meant to be a clothing store, but again, nothing's in here. And these two, they're just like just random stores, probably like a lumberjack store or something, or souvenir shops. And here is the town hall with the Swedish flag, even though this is not like, it's not Sweden, like it's not like an exact country Sweden. Although this is like another one of those like few buildings where like there's stuff inside, but like even then like you can't get to the top. I don't want to just splash a water bucket. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go up there. But do I have ender pearls? No, I don't have ender pearls either. This is a water fountain. I'm going to add benches. I'm gonna replace all this like stone with like benches just so you can sit out here and enjoy like enjoy the nice weather. I set this like to nighttime only just because I feel like the city looks a lot nicer at night than the day. Here's like a nice path. If you've been to like Stockholm, if you're familiar with Stockholm, you may know that there's this island in the middle called Gammelstaden, which has like a bunch of like old like shops and a bunch of like old little like roads and stuff and old style buildings. And this is basically what this is. It's supposed to be that kind of like a prehistoric, not prehistoric, just like nice historical Swedish style area. And again, I have Swedish flags, so that's. I think it's obvious that Sweden is one of my favorite countries. It is my #1 favorite country in the world. Here's a pharmacy. Again, if you've been to the EU, you've probably seen that. Here's a church. Like I mentioned when I was over there. This is the church, which again has absolutely nothing inside, but I'm going to build things in here. And here's like a nice little bridge that leads to this side, to the west side of the city. And this is like a Christmas tree. The melons and pumpkins are meant to be presents, but I kind of realize they don't really fit with the whole like it just doesn't look like presents. Here are 3 present boxes, which again has absolutely nothing inside. Just kind of present boxes. That's in Moroccan colors and Christmas colors too. And this is in Swedish colors because Morocco is my favorite country in Africa. Ironically though, that's also the only country in Africa I've been to, so I can't really say anything about Morocco yet. But I think Morocco will remain my favorite country in Africa, just because just some really awesome things there. But yeah, this building was like added much later on, and this road was like here. It took me quite a long time to like plan out how this was gonna be built, and I didn't have like a set goal of what's gonna happen. Oh, here's a trophy. In the U.S., we have a tradition where during Thanksgiving time, people play football. Thanksgiving is like always on the last Thursday of November in America. In Canada, I know it's like early October. That's the Canadian Thanksgiving. But here, one common tradition is to play football. American football, not the football where you use your foot, like the one like the American football thing, which I'm trying to demonstrate out here, but I realize you guys cannot see me doing it. But so yeah, it's my school versus another school like in the neighboring town, and we won, or my school won. So I was like, congratulations! I built this trophy just like in honor of my school's victory. This is again meant to be like European style buildings, but I realized like it's just not well built, and there's nothing inside. It's just absolute emptiness. But at least it's a step forward from what I showed you guys in the song The Crossover, where there wasn't even a roof here, and now at least I have a roof. I don't even think I had like this part built in. I don't even think I had the walls like entirely built. So there's that. None of the traffic lights were here, which is something I built now. I built like 2 extra floors of the metro station here. Again, that wasn't there when I first showed this world. That store wasn't there. These 2 stores were there, but this wasn't there. That wasn't there. It's another pharmacy, and this building was a mistake. I realized that each floor would only be, each floor would only be 3 blocks tall, as opposed to the 4 blocks that this city should each building in the city should be built under. So I got to decide, instead of rebuilding this, I'm just gonna leave this as the building that failed. That'll be like the memorial of the bad engineering to the city, even of that building, even though in reality I just kind of messed up. Yeah, over here, this building, you may remember, I have another Swedish flag. You may remember from, again, it was the song My World, and this was just a block of end stone bricks, and there was just not a lot to it, so I added some, like, more textures to it. I added torches, I added, like, Swedish and British flags, and that's meant to be a clock tower, even though there's nothing over there so far. This was inspired from an actual building I saw when I was in Stockholm, the last time I was there, and so that's that. Again, another pharmacy. Is this bad lighting? No, that's not. Again, there's still nothing inside these buildings. I'm thinking of making this just like, I don't know, maybe a hotel, maybe just like another like office building or something. But yeah, I also have a lot of like smaller details. So like I planted trees here, which is just a little bit like just to give it a nice touch, just to give it an extra touch. I also add like some grass, flowers, spruce trees over there. Even though that one looks like it was cut off from the traffic light that was in the way. So yeah, I added traffic lights, and if you remember the 2 October videos I had, none of this was over here. Like I built all of this after those 2 videos. So excuse me. Yeah, so that's new. Again, this is just block placement issue, but it's okay because then over there we also have like the buildings over here as well. And again, there's nothing inside this building. Actually, it's not even hollow inside these buildings. If you come over here, like you can see, like it's just blocked up. It's just a bunch of blocks because I used command blocks to build this. So I don't know. I'm just gonna cover it up with that and that for now. But like this not even hollow in the inside. There's absolutely nothing except for like one of the buildings. So I kind of like start digging around. That's that. And over there, over there. I actually have a few skyscrapers because none of these are skyscrapers, right? These are just buildings, kind of put together. But I actually have like a skyscraper. I have a few skyscrapers over there, and these are like the only few skyscrapers. Here's the 2 underground parts of the railway station which I was talking about. That is the same station as the one over there. There's a metro station right here and another train station right there. So yeah, it's kind of whacked up. This is just a random building that I have for absolutely no reason. I don't know. I'm thinking of making that block of flats as well. Again, just another few bits of trees, just to add some texture. And over here, I just took damage. I have an IKEA. So yeah, I have an IKEA. Because, you know, Swedish. Again, there's nothing inside though. There's just a bunch of like. You can still see the hills that I built the Saint on, which is kind of stupid. I need to like add stuff in in these buildings, but like I'm in quite a bit of a rush right now, and this is like a railroad crossing, and I was quite proud of this. It's like you could just walk on the tracks. Again, another bit. Buildings. There's nothing inside here. If we dig in here, again, there's just nothing inside. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I kind of have this like the subway, or not the subway, the commuter rail like signals like right on top of the pavement right here. Again, there's nothing I could do about it. Like that was that coordinate. If you look at the coordinates right here, wait, yeah, this is like coordinate 250. And I guess I could put it here actually. Oh no, because that gate is in the way. So like this was like the best place for me to put it. So that's that. That's a parking garage, which just has nothing inside. Again, like, oh yeah, the dragon heads. These are the things that these are so like this is like you pay the guy, I don't know, €2. I don't know what the currency is gonna be, but yeah, he gives you the ticket and then you just park your car. And if you go up here, there's actually stuff here. So this is where you can park your car. I guess in this case, I guess the horses would be cars. And then up here, this is an other level. I need to build like an exit though, like where you can like get out, because like the whole point of this parking is so like you could like get to work and like park your car in various locations, and then once you get out, yeah, that's where you leave. And this is just the entrance to the central station. So yeah, I think I show you guys all. I think I showed everything inside like this part of the city. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be part 2, part 3. So because I've showed you guys maybe like half of like what I've built. There's a cercanías. If you've been to Madrid or just like any major city in Spain, you may know what that is. That's the commuter rail system in Spain. Even though this is like a kind of a cross between the RER in Paris, the cercanías, JR, Pentatåg, the S-Tåg in Stockholm and Copenhagen, Overground, all of that combined into just the commuter rail system. But yeah, that's what I have for this video. It's been such a long decade. I've definitely made a lot of improvements in my life and also in Minecraft, and there's just, I don't know, there's just been so much that happened this decade, and I'm definitely glad that I lived through this decade. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the last video I upload this entire decade. For those of you in New Zealand, it's already the new year. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been a fun decade, and I'll see you guys all next decade. Goodbye.